It's the CalebDMTG show.
So this is we basically just lifted the mana base from Niv to Light, or just the Niv decks in general. Bunch of green fetches, the appropriate duels for Utopia Sprawl. Call it good. Those decks also sideboard Chalice of the Void sometimes too, because they're not really playing very many ones. And playing Chalice on 0 is pretty good against the Cascade deck. Yeah. One thing that I'm not doing in this list that I've done in all of my other elemental lists is play Master Waves. It maybe belongs. It's maybe better than like this Omnath, for example. I'm really not confident in this one. Master Waves isn't an elemental in and of itself, but it is an elemental lord. And even if you're only spitting out like a couple of 2/1s with it, it's really, really good with Risen Reef. So having like a more dedicated draw engine in Master Waves might play better with like all the pitch cards. Right now I want to play this version that's like focused around like the Omnath Titania engine. Can I play Miracles? Yeah, I'm intending to pack a lunch. I literally said I was going to play it after this. Yarok? Yeah, Yarok's tricky. I think Titania is going to be good with Omnath. It's kind of eating up the 5 slot. Anyway, let's give it a shot. How have I found Subtlety for Solitude? This is literally the first time I've sleeved this card up, and I have yet to cast it. It's been like pretty solid for some of my opponents. The reasons that we're playing more Subtleties than Solitudes is because we have more blue cards in here, right? Like you can pitch Risen Reef to Subtlety, or Force of Negation to Subtlety. Or even Glasspool Mimic. I want more Glasspool Mimics, but it's tricky. It's tricky with this mana base. If my skin is that thin, should I be streaming? Huh? Are you talking about Miracles? Crazy rude. Not just rude, but crazy rude. Yeah, I feel like when I'm not listened to, I don't think it's possible to be crazy rude. I stand by my response. You don't have to watch, friend. I would hate for you to think that you're supporting a crazy rude streamer. A lot of other awesome folks making content, huh? Titles are hard to read, yeah, right? The deck lists are in the title. You can like read that, you can listen to me. Anything. I didn't even tell them to go fuck themselves. Bizarre thing to be called on. Hey, Spirit of Odin, thanks for the 6 months. Spirit of Odin with the 6 months saying, where's that pizza? Not here yet. I am very excited for that sponsorship, though. Yeah, right, Hippity Long Ears? It was a very delayed reaction to my crazy rude comment. Welcome now to the crazy rude CalebD Emporium. I think basic forest is fine here. I don't think we have a ton of targets for force negation. It's basically Pact. Pact for Titan would be the thing that we'd be saving it for. So we get to untap with Omnath here. We can like fetch into this Risen Reef, right? We're gonna Utopia Sprawl Forest and in green. I think I like that. Yeah, a few times, Dr. Muggy. I'm not gonna shuffle either of ours. This is kind of sweet. Was it everything I dreamed of? Shamans? We played a few leagues. We went like 3 and 2, then 2 and 3, then 2 and 3, I think. If I recall correctly. So it hasn't exactly been crushing, but it's been fun. The last time we worked on it, we tweaked the sideboard a little bit. Haven't quite gotten around to jamming that version. I don't know if this Solitude is worth. They might just like have a natural prime time in hand, and they're just like waiting on a land drop. I don't think Titanian Zerrin Orb is going too deep, but you have to be doing something like real specific. Like the Zerrin Orb has to be really tutorable and consistent. People were talking about like Urza Saga getting Zerrin Orb or Karn getting Zerrin Orb. Right, Fubrated? That is really nice. The Omnath is pitchable to all the pitch cards that I'm running anyway. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting burned for firing off my Solitude here. There was no talk of Ephemerate in the stack. Yeah, we're not dead yet, but we went from like very ahead to very behind. Whereas if we have a Solitude or even a Subtlety here to hold Paradine, or if they had to Pact for the Titan, we would have been in good shape with the forced negations. If you follow the Stream Decker link, you can go to my Stream Decker page and find my most recent Shamans list there. Do I just keep digging? Gonna get a Triome. So that wasn't bad. Pop the fuck off a little bit, huh? I'm gonna fit this stuff really well. I'm surprised I hadn't tried it out in Shamans before. Just the big burst in mana helps me, like, actually convert my value in the Risen Reef turns. Oh, they're trying to get enough white mana for their, so they can give it double strike too. Maybe I should have let them get Prime Time, and then they spend more mana to play it, and I Subtlety, and then I get 2 more Risen Reef triggers. Let's see. So they double strike Prime Time. It's 16. We could just block with Voice. 16 minus 2 is only 14. How do you feel about that line? It feels scary. It feels scary to go to 1. Also locks us out of fetch lands. Yeah, let's block with the Mariner too. Or maybe it's better to throw in Endurance. Just because it soaks more. They don't run bolts or whatever, and if they do, like, we've got answers. It's more about, like, being able to fetch, right? It's more about being able to fetch. We run in 6 back our fetch land, get to keep popping off with Omnath. Omnath gains 4. Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, I'm just gonna block with the Voice then. They're not doing the double strike thing. They want their mana for something else. More Reef triggers. Look at the card! Subtlety over Force Negation here, so we get the Risen Reef triggers, of course. Hey, thanks, Joan Tybalt. I agree. Whew. How often do you win after your opponent gets to, like, prime time with an amulet in play, and then, like, attack multiple times? How often are you winning that game, huh? Force doesn't target creatures, but they played a Summoner's Pact to go get their creature Lanus. So we had options there. We can either Force Negation the Summoner's Pact, then they don't get a creature, or we can Subtlety whatever they get. And so the benefit of doing the Subtlety line was that we got the multiple Risen Reef triggers, and so that's why I did it that way. So Fulminators are coming in. I'm just not sure what's coming out quite yet. You know what this deck probably needed in its sideboard? The new Exile card. That white removal spell. Maybe more important than like Lightning Helix or the explosives. I board it in here. Yeah, thanks, TRF. I guess I just cut endurance, huh? Force Negation did some work the last game. Maybe I'll leave them in. What makes the removal spell better than Path? Well, it hits things that aren't Path. Like in this matchup, it can hit the amulet itself for 1 mana. I think I'm gonna cut an Unsettled Mariner. The advantage of Utopia Sprawl over Noble Hierarch is that we're playing in a format that's hostile to X1 creatures. So if you're investing a card into improving your mana base, if you like need your mana base to function, Sprawl's a little bit better, huh? Yeah, Lava Dart's the big one. Let's mull this. Fuck. This hand's like arguably worse than the opener was. Yeah. I was gonna say not copying the Chalice is an interesting choice, but or the Cavern rather, then they rebought it anyway. I'm just hold on to the Unsettled Mariner to pitch to the Subtlety, because I think this is the turn that they play at prime time. This would be so much better if I had a Risen Reef in play right now. I think Stomping Ground's fine. Just gonna get Omnath down, and then hopefully we can untap with it next turn. So next turn we're gonna have 9 mana. Maybe 10 if you count the land that you're getting back with Titania. It should be exactly enough for us to play all our shit. Hey, 3 land, 7 mana, takes the 8 months. Yarp. Glad you enjoyed the tunes, Urza. Then fish basic mountain, maybe. And I don't think I actually want to Fulminate or any of these lands that they have out right now. Maybe the Slayer's Stronghold in response to another Primeval Titan if they play one, but right now I want to hold on to the Fulminator. If they play a Dryad, I need to be able to kill Valakut. If they shoot up the Double Strike land, I need to be able to kill that. We can even Fulminate one of our own fucking lands to get another 5/3. I don't think we're going to do that, but we could. This deck does have some sweet turns. Omnath's kind of about that life, huh? The sweet turn life. Yeah, Kevin KM, the 15-month sub, sharing the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you, Kevin. Yeah, pretty sure we respond to that by just killing the Valakut, huh? But then they're going to have at least one more Valakut in their deck for the prime time to go grab, which I think gets to murder me. It's I think what happens here. I think we're just super dead. Hey, Subful Mill Adept. Valakut triggers going face. That must mean that they just have 2 more land drops in hand, huh? Between the Azusa and all that. I think that's the only reason they point both Valakut triggers face instead of killing some 5/3s. Yeah, with 4 cards in hand. Plenty. Plenty of triggers. An excess of triggers. To game 3 we go. It's a good thing our game 1 draw was so good. Yeah, just running it back. And hopefully we get more of our disruptive critters. Hopefully we get Risen Reef going. That's really what helped us keep parity that last game. Or the first game, rather. I don't know whether to name red or blue here. Red lets me play red in 6 off the top if I draw it, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna name blue. Because we have the subtlety handy. Could just cycle the Triumph. Yeah, let's cycle it. I'm not playing Cavern of Souls in this deck because I want to make sure that I've got green very consistently for Utopia Sprawl, is the main reason. I have played Cavern in like my collected company elementals lists and my Vile elementals lists, but this deck's built around like Omnath, right? So the fetch land mana base makes more sense, I think. You loving Risen Reef? Me too. I wish we had one. I wish we had one handy. Maybe Eladamri's Call makes sense in this deck. So you can like 2 different more copies of Risen Reef. I've played Eladamri's Call in Elementals before for that reason. I think playing the fetch here might have been better than playing the tapped Hallowed Fountain. Let me get to the 3rd trigger of Omnath. Crazy Rude? The craziest. The craziest and rudest. We've come to the right place, the Naturist Moon. Jeez. I'm gonna cycle this Omnath. Try and draw something relevant.
shit, what up?
Hey, Blitzkrieg 4531, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 45 months. Nice. Is it worth casting this Unsettled Mariner? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure at all. I think I'm gonna chill on it for a turn. Holding it for if I draw a Reef could be good. Playing it out to attack could also be good. Like if it trades with Construct, then that means that they're not jumping Omnath with it. It means we're getting more damage. I'll hold it for now. So far, this matchup is making me think that I want 4 subtleties. Maybe the 4th one in the sideboard.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Matamedes, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 27 months. Well, that's kind of hot. Fuck. Now we're not getting the Omnath triggers is the issue. I wanted to attack first because I thought there was like a larger chance that they take the damage. If they take the damage, like we have 3 Omnath triggers here, which means that then they would take 4 damage. And I guess if we had done it pre-combat, though, they would have blown out my Titania. Because Titania targets. Okay. Oh, they're blocking the flyer anyway. Sure. That's probably better, huh?
No more patience when I'm feeling low. On vacation,
They do, of course, get to Primeval Titan plus attack. Were we ahead enough pre-prime time, is the question. Yeah, Quad Subtlety would be really nice in this matchup. Or the Swords Critter too. I'm liking the Eladamri's Call idea. Because Omnath just like gives you the mana. What's up? Not much. Jamming some sweet modern here. We may or may not get a chance to kill Primetime on the attack here. It'll depend on what they grab. Because they can give the Primetime double strike. Well, they're not doing the double strike thing. I think that means I do go for the blocks then. Can we kill them on the crackback? I don't think so. They're going up to 7, and they'll have 3 blockers. Yeah, we'd only have 5 damage coming in. Yavimaya and my deck? Well, we don't need a pile of green, so I don't think it'd be very good here. Yeah, they can even gain more life if they pick up Fountain, exactly. Fuck. Do we attack with everybody here? If the Endurance eats Subtlety, then Azusa has to chump, and they take at least 4 damage. I think that's good. Yes! Yes! Whew! Whew! Team Rude. Team Rude Dude takes it home. Taking it down. Hell yeah, Betagvoosh, thank you. Tonight's playlist is kind of cheating. I do have a Monster Cat license, and we're listening to Monster Cat tracks, but I didn't build the playlist itself. The playlist is simply titled All Content Creator Friendly Monster Cat Tracks, and it's got like almost 2,000 tracks on it. So I have put in a ton of work into reorganizing my tunes over the past like half a year or whatever. But this track was probably the easiest, the literal easiest. We're playing 4 Reef. We'd play more if we could. I was just saying that Illidomri's call might not be crazy. Hey, CMFP, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 37 months. Rhyme of the Unsettled Mariner. Phantasmal Image? I don't think you'd play Phantasmal Image. There's just not that much space. Phantasmal Image was really good in the Vial deck. This deck probably more likely to play Glasspool Mimic, right? And we already have one. Oh, they just have another Street Wraith. Get the Asmo back. Well, shit. We were supposed to play second Unsettled Mariner, just to make it like awkward for them to actually shoot my things. The opponent is not on Death Shadow now. They play Street Wraith to have a free cycle for Asmo. They are almost certainly just base red-black. No Death Shadows. Foodstuffs. Yeah, I don't know why people thought that Shardless was going to be a good humans threat. The 3-drops are so powerful in humans. And you want to play like a 3-mana 2/2 that doesn't interact with Vial at all? I didn't get that. General Fuckface. General Fuckface is better. For sure.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Dark Druid, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 44 months. All of the Caleb most of the time. Aw, yeah. A bad sign? It's a fucking terrible sign. It interacts with Vial when you cascade into the Vial? Yeah. That's gotta be the goal, huh? The dream.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Beta1113, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 32 months. Fucking genius, Fearburger. Fucking genius. So I want to hold on to this breeding pool for Omnath, but I also want to run it out in case we draw Titania. Overall, I guess I'll play it. Oh yeah, we have Solitude as well. Solitude would be a great draw here. Just to answer this Asmo. Yeah? You gonna bring your cat back? No, they're not doing that. Yeah, I was hoping to do this when I had both Mariners. A meager 2 elementals. Fetchland? Fetchland wouldn't be very good. They're just gonna tap and kill this Omnath and hit me down to 4. Yeah, wrong Omnath, yeah. This is actually a spot where, like, drawing another one of these would actually be pretty insane. It's like, kill the other goose. We almost need, like, Risen Reef into Voice of Resurgence or something. Well, that's not a great one. We're gonna hold on to this. And I think we chump with Unsettled Mariner this turn. I like chumping the turn before. The turn before would be lethal. So I'm gonna chump if they let me. Fuck. Yeah, this is a matchup where if I had more Solitudes in the sideboard, I would definitely board them in. As is, we're going to bring in the explosives. I think Lightning Helix. I'm not sure about Veil of Summer. You think Fractured Gust is good in this matchup? I kind of want to try it out. Sometimes they do get like a shit pile of food. And then you're hitting like the Saga tokens too. Sweet. I'm gonna cut these Force Negations. I think I'm gonna cut the Glass Pool Mimic. And then we need 2 more cuts. You want to cut Endurance? We can cut Endurance. It's a really nice blocker. Asmo being a 3/3. But it's probably the least necessary of my critters here. Is Veil reasonable versus Asmo? Sort of. Their ability is free, you're spending a mana. You're just like fogging the ability for 1 turn. they're doing the thing like every single turn. What you actually want to do is answer the Asmo, right? It'd be kind of like boarding in like a damage prevention spell against a Cunning Spark Mage. It's like, well, they're just gonna untap and activate it again. Hadron Twin thinks the 2 months. Hey, you're very welcome. I like trying stuff out. I actually do have some graveyard synergies. I think some number of endurance should be staying in. Let's shave an Unsettled Mariner, even if they were kind of reasonable there. This hand needs a third land real bad, but then Wreath gives us a really good chance of hitting land number 4. We maybe get to pop off. There are no cycling. Oh, I guess we have the two triomes that Red and 6 could potentially rebuy. That's valid. Yeah, Titania is an elemental. All of our creatures are elementals in this deck. Unless you don't count Glasspool Mimic. I think Titania is good with Omnath. Get those landfall triggers. I did not consider Ephemerate for this deck. There's only so much space. So for this shell, I think you're just like being too cute with Ephemerate. Even if you're Yorianing, Ephemerate's still a little iffy. What made me decide on Ren and 6? Well, Ren and 6 is very good with Omnath, right? Just get to landfall triggers every turn.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Grosspillow 8 thinks the sub thinks the 6 months. Do we Solitude now? I think so. Then we get to untap the voice token if they decide to kill my thing in response. I think I like that. So Commando Zacho. The issue with waiting to Risen Reef and then Solituding for like the comes into play trigger is they can respond and kill the Risen Reef, and I don't want them to kill the Risen Reef, right? I've played Vile in other Elementalists, Red 7. I think if you're playing with Omnath, though, I think you want to ramp up to 4, right? You want to get to that sooner. Why aren't I playing 4 Red and 6? I'm not playing 4 Red and 6 because I need elementals. I need the elementals to work. They need to You kind of need to have a critical mass of elementals for Risen Reef. Ren at 6 doesn't trigger Risen Reef, right? So I guess we could either Plains or Forest. Well, hello, Titanium. Hell yeah. So even if we lose this game, we like kind of did it, right? We kind of did the thing. Doing a pitch elemental while we have a Risen Reef in play. So it's a 2 for 2 instead of a 2 for 1. Should move the attack first, Tom. Oh, do we think they might have endurance? That could be a reason not to attack with Reef. I'm only going to attack with the Elemental. Maybe that's dumb. Why couldn't they replay Asmo? Because it's on top of their library. The last time they were able to replay it was because they had another Street Wraith to cycle into it immediately. Hey, Pestilence 22, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 51 months. Appreciate it. Well, we knew that they had Asmo, because they... Because we put it on top of their library, right? Let's just do this. Titania would be sweet, but they just like untap and answer it, and then I have a 5/3. Doinky doink. Yeah, right, Minachon Scoobs. Having a Risen Reef in play would mean that I would get to like draw a card for each 5/3/2.
Did we take it too far to say that we could not pretend now? Was it never enough to have just everything you want? In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you find a way to bring me home. And I want something I can hold.
Hashtag just Titania things. Yeah. To game 3 we go. So hopefully this game did, or that game did a good job of showing like why we're bringing in lightning helix and engineered explosives instead of Veil, right? Like you've used Veil to fog an Asmo. It's still around to activate the next turn. The ways of making food are permanent, right? The gooses stay around, keep on making food. The 1-drop sticks around to keep making food. Sweet. You think Helix and Explosives are the most important? Yeah, I mean, Solitude's in there too, right? It's another answer. I almost boarded a 3rd Solitude. It seems like really good against Death and Taxes. Or not Death and Taxes, fucking... Death Shadow, sorry. The other thing with Death in the name. And then it's also good versus like creature combo. I'm hoping for turn 1 Sprawl, turn 2... Well, we'll keep this. I was gonna say turn 2 Risen Reef. Could still happen. We are on the draw. How good is Titanium, the elemental deck? Well, it was good that last game, huh? I think it's good with Omnath, too. It's good with... Yeah, we're building around Omnath and we're building around Risen Reef, and it's good with both those cards. How about fetching Basic Forest for this? Just in case they're playing non-basic land hate. Be kind of weird though. Get fulminated. You can indeed Aether Vial in Asmo. Your Vial has 0 counters. That's a thing you can do. Yep.
Was there something in my walk, how I talk, giving off the wrong energy? Was there something in my stride, too much pride, telling you to back down? Slowly, slowly, you became my enemy. But you can't seem to get enough of me.
Is the Moto population kind of low? I think it's fine. So popping on 1 does make me lose my Sprawl, but we get like a lot of shit. They get to keep their cat. Yeah, let's pop on one. Sacred Foundry, maybe. Or how's that better than Temple Garden? It's not really. Oh, do I want Steam Vents? No, we need white. It has to be Temple Garden or Sacred Foundry. What I actually want is Hallowed Fountain, but I can't grab that one.
So if this is the last time, I guess I better make it worthwhile. Yeah, if this is the last time, I guess I better give it my all. If this is
Yeah, but we don't have a Rin, Nigeriz, whereas we do have Voice. I guess that doesn't really matter, huh?
to be the one that you could trust.
I guess Misty's fetching Basic Island. We're playing Omnath.
I just hope that was enough. Whenever you make right, don't forget me.
Interesting that they didn't want to discard this Verdant, huh? Oh, they have one more card in hand. Sure. God, do I have to chump now? I kind of feel like I do versus the double Cauldron Familiar. Hey, Firefighter, thanks for the 23 months. Alright, well, if we don't fucking die here, we get to untap with our shit, then I think we'll be good. Hey, Fuberted, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 31 months. Woo indeed, Firefighter, woo indeed. So I think I just Titania back a land. But then use that to cast Solitude. Abso-fucking-lutely not, Mikamoto. We need this Omnath. We need to shock ourselves. So I have the second white for Solitude. And then I think Omnath can attack fine. They can only make 2 Cauldron Familiars. And the Troll can only be brought back during their turn. Could I get a basic? Well, Utopia Sprawl says Enchant Forest. And all my forests are in play, except for Triomes, which would come into play tapped. So no, that wasn't an option. Your head's in the right place, though. You're surprised they didn't sack for 2 foods? Yeah, right, the construct. That would've been a little bit better. Before Titania. I mean, we could have played the Utopia Sprawl into the Titania. But the Titania is what gave us the Omnath triggers. We wouldn't have had any Omnath triggers to get mana from without the Titania resolving, right? Yeah, the Titania land did not count as our land. That's a good point. We could have Ren and Sixed in there. This is the point in the game where we need like a Risen Reef or something and start popping off. I think we take 7 here. Just gonna cycle this thing. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to block with it. Block with my first one and then untap and play the new one. Yeah, that's better. That'd be a better line than what I'm doing here. I think I'm gonna chill on the Mariner until I have a Risen Reef. Yeah, I think Illidomri's Call would just be better in this deck. So I'm trying to leave the Triomes in as long as possible, because it could turn into a draw engine with this red and 6. Now they're not attacking. I'm just gonna do the cycle thing again. Guess I'm just chilling. So I'm not running much commentary. These turns have all been pretty similar. Just the Risen Reef fucking waiting room here. No, Jake Essen. The way that legendary creatures work, the first thing you have to do is choose which one you want to keep. You can't respond to having a second legendary creature or whatever. Before they got their equipment, we could have attacked with elementals. And if they block, Ren and 6 gets to ping and finish off the troll. Sure. Now they're at fucking 22 life. They're about to gain 8 more, right? I think they're making this attack because they just intend to rebuy the troll. Oh, we might as well block with the 3rd elemental, huh? Is there an orb? Well, if we played Eladamri's Call, then playing like a Gargadon could be okay. I don't think it'd be worth the deck slot though. Just play the damn Mariner. Oh, we don't actually have to fetch lands for the Titania to keep triggering. We just like fetch, search. Leave the triomes in there. Kind of like that idea. I Solitude to save my creature, Mika. They sacked the one that we targeted with the Solitude, so that's like another 5/3 that I get to have in play. Exiling one of these trolls doesn't matter very much, because what we really care about is a troll with a fucking life gain thing on it. Weird, they're not rebuying another troll. So if we attack all out, we block a 5/3 and take 5. Oh, they have these Cauldron Familiars. I think they're just trying to induce an Alpha Strike out of me. We're running a little low on the clock here. shouldn't have played this Unsettled Mariner. I thought there would have been a chance that we Servant for lethal that last turn, but... Great. Is this lethal? Let's see, they gain 8. Still take 10, 16. But then they can gain 4. Maybe Ren was supposed to ping my Omnath before attacking. Sweet. Yeah, so they needed to sack one of their creatures before damage. They needed to sack the one that didn't have lifelink, and then sacrifice some food, so they would survive the damage, right? So they could have gained 6, lived at 5, and then we have like Lightning Helix and a Ren and 6 ping, which is just not quite enough. To prevent them from putting the lifelinker in front of Omnath and us like fizzling their life gain with Lightning Helix, the Ren should have pinged Omnath before attacking. Attacking with the Omnath is fine, I just should have pinged it with Ren first to deny them that block. What happened? We attacked for lethal and they died. You like this deck though? I like this deck too. It's playing out well. Had this idea of... I mean, I'm not the only person who had the idea of, like, pitch elementals with Risen Reef. A lot of my viewers were actually, like, suggesting it. But putting in a shell with Titania and stuff. Feels good. Asmo? Asmo wouldn't have done anything that game, right? We blew up all their, like, early ways of making food. Like, they didn't have a cookbook to even play it if they drew one. Is Mariner a flex slot? I mean, it's an elemental, right? And it pitches to the Force Negation and Subtlety. This Grief's kind of rocking my world. Do I think the Asmo deck is fine without Urza's Saga? I have actually played it. I have played it in a deck without Urza's Saga. It was less good. Playable, but decidedly less good. I missing a Triome? I think I am. Oh, no, I'm not. I just fetched the wrong one here. Yeah, people have been messing around with Trail of Crumbs since, like, the first couple of days of the format. There's a list that showed up in the 5.0s on, like, day 2 or 3. Considering subtletying the shardless, but doesn't seem worth it, huh? They do only get 2 creatures here. But one of them is Grief, so they do get to grab another card now. Cool thing about us getting creatures in the graveyard is it makes future living ends a little bit worse. Hoping for Omnath here. Omnath gets in front of the Architects really nicely. Threatens to just like run away with the game with Titanium. Is there a payoff for Elemental Tribal? Yeah, Risen Reef is the main incentive. Not that Omnath. So if we subtlety Brazen Borrower, they just like untap and use Brazen Borrower to bounce subtlety. Is that okay? Seems okay. I'll just pass. Or maybe I just play subtlety to trade with it and like don't even target the borrower. Like just let him have borrower and then play subtlety and trade with the borrower. That's probably better, right? I think that's better. Hell, Omnath can kill the borrower if I don't draw a 5th lane for Titania next turn. Did the pizza already come? No, they literally shipped it today, Basic Swamps. I'm sure it'll be a few weeks. Or they might not have even shipped it today. They just like got my address to ship it today. That'd be some real wizardry if it was already here. It's Frozen Pizza, folks. I'm getting a sponsor. Lou Malnati's. My favorite pizza chain out of Chicago is going to be sending me some pizza through the mail. Frozen with dry ice. And so yes, that'll take a bit, huh? I agree, it is sick. I'm quite excited. Or did they find another Brazen Borrower? No. But they're digging for it. Because they find Brazen Borrower, they have lethal here. I don't know how many pizzas they're going to send me Machine Schooling, but they did say pizzas plural, so they should be sponsoring multiple streams, huh? Hey, MTG CubeTube, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 6 months. Mostly watching on YouTube, so if I only had a Patreon, I do have a Patreon. I do indeed have a Patreon. Yeah, looks like I'm just dead anyway, huh? Like, we can Omnath kill Brazen Borrower, but then the Grief takes it home. Yeah, the Patreon link is just CalebDMTG, so... fairly intuitive. Teferi's really good against the Cascade decks. Should we play Veil of Summer for, just for grief? I said Lou Melnades, also referred to as Luz. Yeah, if you're sharp, you'll notice that there are 5 Omnaths here in the 4-drop, and one of them has a few different abilities than the other ones do. This was the one that was in our hand. Let's bring in the Guy's Blessing. Just fucking shovel some of their shit in. This track goes hard, huh? What's called propane. This track is literally gas. Let's just play a couple of Veils. Mariner. Well, Mariner does pitch to Force. We can cut one. Being able to pitch to Endurance is a little bit better, a little bit more important. I'm gonna skip this one. They're trying to resolve the card Living End, which is a non-creature spell, which makes Force Negation very good. You should not cut Force Negation in this matchup. It needs a Summer Veil, to protect its fairy. Guy's Blessing is for mill, yeah. If you check my Stream Decker, you can see the lists that I've played. You can check out the lists that I've played recently. I should be taking that one out of the stream title anyway, because we've already gone through that league. Should've gotten the other Triumph. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Because winning 6 gets the heat back, so I still have access to white.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Jade Caddy, thanks for gifting a sub. Congrats, Ticeman12. How I do? Do okay. Probably losing the living end here. We do have a few live draws. Endurance probably our best draw, huh? How bad is it to Risen Reef and then ping our own Risen Reef? Just to get a creature in the yard. Probably pretty bad, huh? I am already qualified for the Over the Horizon thing. I fired 1 bullet last week. Actually, I technically fired a 2nd bullet today, but it was just to use my QPs, just to convert the QPs into Modern Horizons 2 cards. So with my round 1 opponent, I was just like, "You win!" Scoop drop. Yeah, I think I'm fucked here. Not finding an endurance. Yep. An endurance or force negation. I need one of the two. Should have brought in Fulminator. I probably should have brought in Fulminator on the play. Just like take them off of their Cascader mana for a turn. Buy a little bit of time. You're probably right. Could like the Solitudes or something. Next time. Oh yeah, Living End's always good. It's just an extremely consistent deck. A dry martini. I like dry martinis. I don't know if anyone's ever asked me for one before. Yeah. I guess we can fuck with this. Arlie Puff says, "Can I have a dry martini, please, Caleb?" Oh, shit. Well, now someone has asked, and I know how I would respond. No! Fuck no! Get your own martini! You think I'm some kind of drink dispenser? Anyway, now we know. It's good to learn. It's good to learn about yourself. Learn new things. I feel like the more you know about yourself, the easier it is to be a good person. That's just how I feel. I want to be holding up Force Negation or Endurance. There's no real way for me to run out the Utopia Sprawl and have them both up, so I'm just going to pass.
Drinking Kool-Aid, cameras like I did when I was 9. Cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine. I can only drink a couple cause it feels like a lie. We'd play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime.
Ooh.
Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime.
White, green, blue, red.
Friends are like stars, cause no matter how far, when it's dark outside, they will be your light. We'd play Halo and we'd lay low
I thought about naming blue, but we already have the breeding pool here.
to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past
Yeah,
the
make some
days that we
4/4s.
drink Kool-Aid in the summertime.
Well, that's a little brutal. Should we play our other Omnath then? If we play Omnath and cantrip into a fetch, then we still get to have a really sweet turn. Well, shit, huh? Gaining 4 life is still good. Yeah, we're hoping for a fetch, because then you get to fetch into Titanium. I'll take 8. And then Mimic's gonna clone the Risen Reef here. That's why we didn't play the the clone earlier. Oh, I meant to put that into play. Oh, whatever. I guess I can fetch this now. Instead of letting them respond, potentially. Oh, but I don't get down math comes into play trigger. That's right. We would gain 4 more life if we waited until the opponent's turn. If we pitch cast Solitude, we get to draw another 2 cards from the Reef too. Awesome. So our opponent played 3 mana, make 2 4/4s twice. Fired off Ancestor Recall, killed my thing, and then they conceded. And not a bad turn, not a bad turn at all. Yeah, Teferi's coming in, just like it did against our last Cascade opponent. And Engineered Explosives, a little bit better here than it would have been against Living End, Veil of Summer's interesting. It counters Dismember. Is there anything else the Veil of Summer's doing? They probably have subtleties of their own. But this doesn't protect my spells, right? Just can't be countered, yeah. It doesn't give the spells themselves hexproof. Hey, Walter Manna, thanks for the sub, thanks for 56 months. Raisin Borrowers. Oh, for the Veil of Summer? Yeah, I guess. I suspect there'll just, like, not be enough space. Like, we're gonna cut Subtleties, right? And this Omnath. Maybe I do have space. I mean, like, Shave a Mariner.
Oh shit, what up?
Yeah, they're not playing Grief. Sometimes they play the Mystic counterspell, the 1 mana mana leak if you're countering a blue card. Bill could get that, I suppose. Yeah, let's jam this. Oh, you want to cut Endurance? Yeah, when they're playing a bunch of 4/4s, Endurance is probably bad. Keeping some more blue cards for pitching to Force Negation. Is Subtlety good against the free Cascade spells? Well, the free Cascade spells are all non-creatures, so no, it Subtlety doesn't do anything. You can put the Shardless Agent on top of their library, which doesn't sound great. Not gonna lie. Doesn't sound like the best. Cascade past Shardless. I mean, depends on how you stack it, but yeah, they could. Regardless, subtletying 2/2 doesn't seem great.
Your love. Without your love.
Basic Island, maybe? Let's get Breeding Pool.
focus on the basics. Well, let's face it, being open isn't easy as they say it. I got issues, yeah, you got them too. Our feelings too bruised to fight. We can say a lot in a little bit. Pressure in our minds made us throw a fit. But got that kind of love and that ain't counterfeit. It's foolish and useless without your love.
Getting their cascade on here.
Without your love. We can say a lot in a little bit. Pressure in our minds made us throw a
I was supposed to trade with the Shardless.
got that kind of love and that ain't counterfeit. It's foolish
Maybe.
and useless without your love.
Getting the Ancestral Vision is odd. The Ancestral Vision makes it like way easier for them to grind, I think. For them to like grind through a bunch of discard and stuff. I think that's the plan from the Vision.
We can say a lot in a little bit. Pressure in our minds made us throw a fit. But got that kind of love and that ain't counterfeit. It's foolish and useless without your love.
So our best draw here would be Teferi by like a lot. Just some stupid amount. And our second best draw is probably just Omnath. Or maybe Risen Reef. Something to draw more cards. Well, hello, Omnath. Let's go ahead and pass. That way next turn we can play Omnath with Veil of Summer up. I think I like that better. Just sitting there with like 5 cards in hand. And then I wouldn't mind having a counter battle. So even though we have an answer to resolve Crashing Footfalls, I'm gonna fire this off. Huh? So that was awesome. Nice indeed. Nice indeed. Yeah, good evening, T1 Delver. This game is convincing me that I want 3 Veil of Summers post-board in this matchup. Shit. I was just gonna cycle the Triumph with the mana, but, you know. Still wanted the trigger. Alright, your turn, opponent. How have I been doing so far? We lost to Living End. But we beat 2 other decks. And we're up a game against this Cascade deck. So we've been doing really well for a homebrew. For a homebrew's maiden voyage. They are drawing 7 this turn, huh? With double visions and then they draw a step. So they should be able to do something here. Insane game 1. Yeah, every game that we've managed to pair Omnath with Titania, we've just like kind of popped off. And that game even had a Risen Reef hum. Titanian Double Reef, yeah, right? With a lot of Titanian triggers, too. One of the Reefs was a clone, of course. Dang. In an ideal world, they cascade here and make more rhinos for us. I think I'm supposed to lead on Omnath, but Omnath also like runs into more shit.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, you dude, thanks for the 60 months. Yeah, to 5 more. Hell yeah. Yeah, because they've already burned through most of their Ancestral Visions, each Cascader is almost guaranteed to hit some Rhinos. Absolutely, you dude. Yeah, that band's great. So I'm trying to play around a whole lot of stuff here. Trying to set up a turn where we can actually resolve the Omnath. Worried about casting it into the 1 mana leak and just getting completely ranched. Do they have Cascaders left? Oh, I'm sure they do. They only have 1 Ardent Plea in play, right? So. Or are you talking about Cascade hits? I'm pretty sure they have more Crashing Footfalls, right? There's 2 in their graveyard and 1 suspended. Yeah, there's 1 more. Or wait, or is this exiled? Is this revealed or exiled? This is their exiled zone. Yeah, maybe they're out of Footfalls. Well, anyway. Yeah, from the counterspell, of course, negation. I gotcha. Yeah, they might be out of Cascade things. Be some good news, huh? Nice, that's a great draw. Should have tapped such that I had more green up now, I suppose. Cavern of Souls would be awkward in our mana base. This is the main reason I'm not playing it. I believe they do usually play Teferi between their main and their board. Yeah. Not having a green source here is awkward.
If only I could change it now. Not sure I even would.
Just my issue with tapping for the Omnath. I could have left another green up pretty easily by tapping this Triumph. Works out a lot better. Rogrin is Jeskai, yeah. And the Triome in my graveyard is Rug. So they sneak in 6 damage the next turn. Assuming we get to untap with Omnath, we can play a land, gain 4 life, play Ren at 6, ping one of those things. Play the worst fetch from my hand here. That should be okay. And then the Rhinos are still 2 turns away, so we should be okay here. Windswept does have only basic planes, but that's more than our Wooded Foothills has. We are getting fetched out here. Remember, there's only 3 of each duel, plus the basic. So if you have 3 red duels here, and it's 1, 2, 3, the 1 basic, and then both triumphs are spoken for. And then the other side would be green, right? We have all 3 green duels, and the basic there too. Sweet. That was good stuff. Man, this deck's fun. This deck's a lot of fun. And it feels like kind of good too. At least some powerful interactions going on. As expected, this Omnath hasn't really done much, but this Omnath with the Titania has been really, really good. I think I want the 4th Subtlety and the 4th Negation. They can be in the sideboard, but I want them. We could actually, like, shave an Unsettled Mariner in the main. Maybe play another Glasspool Mimic. Oh, I was talking about playing Illidomri's Call. I think I want some number of Illidomri's Call to make sure I can find Risen Reef more consistently. When you're popping off with Omnath, you have so much mana, so playing a 2-mana tutor seems really doable. Anyway, the reason I'm pausing here, even though we're not quite done with the league, is because I have to go pee. So I'm going to go do that real quick. Yeah, Green Sun got banned after the Pro Tour. The Cloud Post destroyed everybody. Not the most exciting opener. We don't have the Enchant Land to speed us up. We don't have Omnath. But we do have ourselves a Risen Reef, so hopefully that does something. Right, I wouldn't play Chord in this deck either. That's what I was talking when I was talking about tutors. I was talking about Illidomri's Call. Kind of happy that that's their turn 2. It's not the most aggressive turn 2 I've ever seen. It was not banned for Maverick, no. It was banned for turn 1 Green Sun getting Dried Arbor, and then Green Sun Zenith just being able to get Prime Time on top of that. They thought it was homogenizing the format a little bit much. Sure. Nice. Yeah, the really cool thing about Risen Reef and Voice is that when Voice dies, or if they play a spell on your turn, and you get the Voice Elemental, I mean, that's another Elemental, it's another trigger for Risen Reef. This pairs really nicely together.
Will you stay?
found themselves a feasting Troll King. Which is fine. We've gone through that card before. They do have a little bit more in the way of a value engine going now, though. Hey, Mystic Bigfoot, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 10 months. Yeah, stream's going decent. I feel like I need to have a really good turn here. Shit, if they're discarding, it might mean that they have Asmo already. Oh no, they're just spinning the Troll King. Sure.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, No Jackson, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 8 months. Very welcome for the content.
Nothing makes me come to life like the music does. The sounds they make me hypnotize.
That's not a bad one.
It's like a drug. Throw me in the biggest crowd. That's my safest place. You must know
I think
what this
Untapped Island here is okay.
however long it takes. Close your eyes.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have fetched on my turn.
Let the music in.
Wait to see what these get first.
Don't fight anything. Let your body win. Let the music in.
Nah, we're not cycling the Triumph. I think we're just gonna play the Sprawl and pass the turn.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Smitchels22, thanks for gifting a sub to Jim Miles.
Close your eyes. Get it in your skin. Let the music in.
We can get one of the cats here. I feel like that's not like quite useful enough.
Let your body win. Let the music in. Let the music in. Let the music in.
Deck is sweet, you're not wrong. Fuck. That one's gonna fuck me up a bit. So firing off Endurance here would just make the Elemental a 6/6 and still die to Asmo. flock with voice. Because they can't write the Asmo name in the box, Wally. There's not enough space. Both of us are interacting ER. Asmo is popping my creatures. And a lot of my elementals interact with stuff too. I think they're killing my Risen Reef, yeah. Mariner doing a little bit of work here. So I could clone the Omnath and draw another card, try and draw another Risen Reef. Or I could draw this, or I could clone this Elemental token and just like have two 5/5s. I could clone the Mariner and make Asmo a little bit more difficult for them. Yeah, we got some options. I think I like the Elemental clone plan. It should just be Omnath. I feel like I need a removal spell for Asmo, like, now. They're pretty close to being able to, like, kill two things a turn. If I clone Mariner, they still get to, like, kill something next turn. Maybe I needed Titania here. They're only at 6. Yashard would be hot. It's actually an elemental too. We could play one of those cards. Too bad it has to be basics, huh? Yeah, for the food meta, Yashard might just be good. Shuts off my own fetches. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do that. Man, they found another Troll King. Oh, it says non-land? Well, then it wouldn't matter at all, would it? The good news is, we are untapping with Risen Reef. How good would another Endurance have been here, huh? Would have been fucking insane, just game winning. Hell yeah. Yeah, having uncracked fetches in play is really sweet if we do find a Titania ever. If that is the thing that ever happens. Oh yeah, Omnath does get to Dome for 4, huh? So they are at 3, and they have 3 blockers. Kinda looks like they're dead, huh? They don't have any food to sack or anything. Fetch 3 times on upkeep. I mean, if we even have 3 fetchables, you know they can gain life at instant speed, right? They have all that food production and stuff. That's actually like a way sketchier way to try and win than just attacking. Sweet. So they had Asmo going there for a few turns. We still managed to pull it out. Finally found our extra Risen Reefs at the opportune moment. So bring in Lightning Helix because we really want to be able to kill Asmo. Last time, did I experiment with Fracturing Gust? I kind of want to try out Fracturing Gust. If you play a new Omnath, can you then get the landfall triggers from that one to deal another 4 damage? I don't fucking know. There's a lot of value, Nugget. There's a lot of value in here. Well, Fury is not a very castable card. There's more white cards in the deck than red cards. Solitude's a lot better against Death Shadow, too. And it's just like a much better card to be able to cast it. Instant speed and stuff. This is my list, Project X, yeah. We have to have 6 landfall triggers to do that. With Risen Reef, that just happens, though. Like, we had 6 landfall triggers that last turn, if we wanted them. Yeah, let's try the Gust out. But I still need cuts then. Maybe I don't actually need 3 endurance. Yeah, the endurance doesn't actually match up well against their creatures very well. Let's do like this. I don't know if that makes sense, Rootball. Obviously, it'd be good against Enchantress, right? And Affinity. The two main main decks for the card.
I'm about to go.
I'm excited to see it here too, though. If they turn one Asmo here, I don't think I still see it, because we do have a Helix. This is Helix now.
I'm about to go ham. Hard as a motherfucker, let them know who I am. I'm about to go ham. Hard as a motherfucker, let them know who I am.
I'm gonna fetch a basic forest here, I think. So, I think what was better than my line was to shock myself for the Hollowed Fountain and use Hollowed Fountain. I don't know, there's probably a way to do this where I also get to save the fetch. And if I get to save the fetch, then I get to go Omnath into Titania, which is a lot better than just playing one of them. So what I'm getting at is I think I fucked up there. I might just draw a fetch land anyway, because there's gobs of them in here. It's not an ephemerate deck, folks. I'm not looking to add it. I'm not looking to play it. Different deck, different thing. I think if you're trying to play Ephemerate, then you're trying to play Grief. Yeah, let's Omnath. Why does everyone want to break Grief? I don't know. I don't really understand why everyone like really wants to put Ephemerate in here, but maybe it could be okay. Ephemerate's really good for turning like one value thing into two value things. And usually when you get rolling with Risen Reef, like you don't need that, right? You don't need like an extra value card. It's not like we have Eternal Witnesses in here or whatever. Yeah, imagine you're gonna pay for one of these. Trying to hit a land drop. You could play Yorgan and have more slots, but then your deck becomes worse, right? You have the turn 3 Omnath less often, the turn 2 Risen Reef less often. To play a card that I'm not even interested in the first place. You can try it out, test it. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe Ephemerate's great. Hey Gargadon, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 33 months. Well, that's not bad, huh? That's not bad at all. Got me.
Oh shit, what up?
Fuck, huh?
Oh shit, what up?
Yeah, Kane with the 30 months saying hi. Pokey Lucky with the 41 month sub. Hell yeah, thanks Pokey Lucky. I feel like I just gotta make a play, Let's play Omnath. Yes. Needs to be a green source. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass here, and then when we fetch on their turn, we'll get another Omnath trigger. We can play explosives on one, but we won't have the mana to crack it, so I think it's better to just hold on to it. Not tip our hand too early. Omnath into Titania is indeed strong, you're not wrong. I think this is the first time I've gotten it together that I didn't have an active Ren in 6, though. Let's go ahead and grab a Triome. I'm actually going to shock myself here so I can hold up the subtlety. And we're going to lose our Utopia Sprawls, but I don't think they matter anymore. Man, I just dealt with all your shit. Just dealt with all your shit, friend. Opponent doing more things. How dare they? Yeah, let's fire the subtlety off. Get some pressure going on their life total, huh? This thing doesn't have reach. Gonna hold on to this fetch until we draw a another fetch to get the third trigger, or another Titanian or something. Then I don't have 4 mana up Skythy. You need to have 4 lands up for the subtlety. If I tap the other land that had the enchantment on it, then I have 4 mana for my 3 mana Explosives Crack. And I only have 3 mana untapped on their turn for the subtlety. Saying Trailer Crumbs is pretty good for them. Yeah, I can bring their cat back here. And I found another Urza Saga. Well, hello. Yeah, I think I play the other Omnath now. I'll try keeping the new one. More landfall triggers. Could actually pitch cast this Solitude instead of hard casting it. Draw 2 more cards, potentially play those cards. Is that better? I don't know, I think it's close. I was gonna cast. Maybe I should be exiling the Cauldron there so they don't gain 7. Nice little turn though, value-wise. Decent turn, yeah. Decent turn. Risen Reef and Omnath doing their sweet, sweet thing. You hope this deck is consistently good. I mean, we've played 5 rounds and we've done like the same shit every game. The heartening thing is that it seems that it's got a pretty good game against these Urza Saga food decks. There's a lot of those going on. How many Lava Darts did we see? We didn't see very many Lava Darts. But I don't think Lava Dart's very good against Omnath. Sweet. Good times. Deck's expensive? Yeah. I mean, Subtlety is the cheapest one, and it is the best one in our deck. Endurance is skyrocketing. Voice is a lot cheaper than it used to be. Yeah, 6 not that bad, price-wise. It's not cheap. It's obviously not cheap. But you could, do a couple of things to make it more budget. The Endurance in the sideboard could become a Rest in Peace, which might be better anyway. Teferi could be Chalice the Void or something. You get the idea. Yeah, I want some number of Illidomri's calls. Maybe -1 Unsettled Mariner. +1 Illidomri's call. I at least want 1 in here. Cut the Force of Negations. You could do that. Whatever cards you can't afford, just throw more Value Spirits in. I kind of like the idea of moving a Force of Negation to the sideboard anyway. I kind of want to play against Tron and see if these Fulminators are actually good or necessary. We did beat fucking Amulet without them. We played 1. I think it was the game that we lost against Amulet too. Anyway. Yeah, 4th Force of Negation and a 4th Subtlety in the board somewhere. Maybe just cutting Fulminators like I was thinking. Helix did work. This seems like a good stopping point though.